censoring comments can destroy followership. Censorship, whether on social media platforms like YouTube or in broader contexts, can have far-reaching negative consequences. It not only restricts open dialogue, but also undermines trust and credibility. When creators or institutions engage in censorship, they risk alienating their audience, fostering suspicion, and limiting the growth of meaningful engagement. This introduction explores how censoring comments on a YouTube channel can destroy followership and how censorship in general damages credibility and transparency. Breeds distrust and alienation. When a channel consistently censors comments, especially those that are critical or provide alternative viewpoints, followers may begin to suspect that the creator is not being transparent or open. This creates distrust, as viewers may feel their opinions are unwelcome or that the creator is hiding something. As trust erodes, followers may disengage, feeling alienated from a channel that doesn't value honest dialogue. Suppresses community engagement. YouTube thrives on community interaction, and comments are one of the primary ways viewers engage with creators and each other. When comments are censored, it stifles the sense of community and participation, making followers less likely to invest time and energy in discussions. Reduced interaction can weaken the bond between creators and their audience, diminishing the channel's overall appeal. Damages credibility. If viewers notice their comments or others are being unfairly deleted or censored, the channel's credibility can suffer. Censoring critical feedback can make it seem like the creator is trying to control the narrative or avoid accountability. Over time, this damages the reputation of the channel, as followers may come to see it as manipulative or dishonest. Encourages backlash and negative sentiment. Censoring comments can trigger a backlash, with viewers spreading negative feedback about the channel on other platforms. This can lead to public criticism, bad press, and the loss of viewers who see censorship as an authoritarian practice. When followers feel they are being silenced, they may actively work against the channel, leaving negative reviews or sharing their dissatisfaction with others. Limits growth and visibility. YouTube's algorithm rewards engagement. Likes, comments, shares, and discussions help boost a channel's visibility. By censoring comments, a channel could limit the organic engagement that helps attract new viewers. Fewer comments reduce the algorithm's perception of activity, potentially leading to lower rankings in search results and recommendations, stunting the channel's growth. Devalues constructive criticism. Viewers often leave comments that provide valuable feedback, including suggestions for improvement or requests for new content. By censoring these comments, creators miss out on opportunities to improve their content or respond to genuine concerns. This can make the channel seem out of touch with its audience, reducing loyalty and long-term engagement. Promotes an echo chamber. Over-censorship of comments can create an echo chamber where only positive or aligned views are visible. While this may provide a superficial sense of control, it alienates viewers who value diverse opinions and balanced discussions. Many followers prefer authenticity and open dialogue over a sanitized comment section, and they may leave if they feel they can't express themselves freely. Erodes creator-viewer relationship. The relationship between a creator and their followers is built on mutual respect and communication. If a creator censors comments, it can send a message that they are unwilling to listen to or acknowledge differing perspectives. This lack of openness can fracture the relationship, as followers may feel unappreciated or silenced, leading them to unsubscribe or stop engaging. Triggers loss of authenticity. Channels that censor comments can come across as inauthentic, as followers may feel the creator is curating an overly polished or controlled image. Authenticity is a key factor in building strong followership, and censorship can make viewers feel like they are only seeing a filtered version of reality. This disconnect often results in followers seeking out more genuine, transparent channels elsewhere. Summary. In summary, censoring comments on a YouTube channel can alienate viewers, undermine trust, and limit engagement, which ultimately leads to a decline in followership. Viewers value open communication and transparency, and when these are absent, they are likely to abandon the channel for more authentic, engaging alternatives. Censorship can significantly undermine credibility in several ways. Erodes trust. When information is censored, it creates suspicion about the motivations behind the suppression. People may begin to question the intentions of those controlling the narrative, leading to doubts about their honesty and transparency. This lack of trust undermines the credibility of the individuals, organizations, or governments involved in censorship, as it signals they may have something to hide. Limits open dialogue. Credibility often comes from the ability to engage in open, balanced discourse where ideas are freely discussed, debated, and scrutinized. Censorship limits this process, stifling constructive criticism and alternative viewpoints. In doing so, it creates an environment where only one narrative is heard, leading people to doubt the fairness and thoroughness of that narrative. Amplifies distrust in authority. People tend to rebel against imposed limitations on what they can read, see, or hear. When censorship occurs, especially in cases of sensitive or controversial topics, it often leads to a counterreaction where people seek out the forbidden information. The very act of suppressing certain views can amplify distrust in authority, undermining both its credibility and legitimacy. Invites speculation and misinformation. When key information is censored, it opens the door for speculation, rumors, and conspiracy theories to fill the gap. As these alternative narratives proliferate, it becomes more difficult to discern truth from falsehood, further eroding the credibility of those who initially engaged in censorship. In contrast, open access to information allows for better critical analysis and the opportunity to debunk false claims. Creates a perception of bias. Censorship often reflects a selective presentation of facts, giving the impression of bias or partiality. If people perceive that only favorable or convenient information is allowed, they may conclude that the censored source lacks objectivity. This perception weakens the credibility of the censor, as impartiality is key to being trusted as a reliable source. Encourages intellectual stagnation. By censoring ideas or expressions, a society or institution risks becoming intellectually stagnant. Without the challenge of opposing or unconventional viewpoints, innovation and critical thinking suffer. In the long term, this undermines the credibility of any institution that claims to promote truth, knowledge, or progress, as it signals an inability to tolerate diversity of thought. Reduces accountability. Censorship can shield powerful entities from accountability by preventing public scrutiny. When dissenting voices are silenced, it is harder to hold individuals or institutions accountable for their actions, decisions, or policies. This lack of accountability weakens trust and undermines the perception of integrity, further damaging credibility. Conclusion. In conclusion, censoring comments on a YouTube channel can severely harm a creator's relationship with their audience. It breeds distrust, suppresses engagement, and damages credibility, making viewers feel alienated and unwelcome. The lack of open dialogue can lead to negative backlash, stunted growth, and a loss of authenticity, which may drive followers away in search of more transparent, interactive communities. Similarly, censorship in general erodes trust, limits discourse, and invites misinformation, further weakening credibility and creating an environment where accountability is diminished. Whether in social media or broader contexts, censorship's impact is detrimental to trust, transparency, and the growth of genuine engagement.